Korea. Really beautiful, gorgeous, amazing place in where the history of 5,000 years is still alive with modernized lifestyle and high technology. Well, as you see, traditional housings and skyscraper, big tower. Yes, this fascinating place is Korea. Don't you want to come to Korea? Of course you do. So, here I come for the people who are gonna come to Korea in soon and who are planning to travel to Korea. Yes, so this is Travel to Korea 여행 한국어. 유진쌤과 특별한 한국어 여행. So, I made this lecture to help your travel to Korea. Well, let's think, what do you need before your trip to Korea? Of course, you have to buy the flight ticket and don't forget to issue your passport. And yes, you have to pack your baggage. Is it all? Well, there is one essential and important thing that you forgot. What is it? Well, a little bit Korean to survive in Korea. Huh? Really? Eugene, I don't have much time to study Korean. Well, don't worry. For you, I made this lecture. Okay, so what's so special with this lecture? What do you do in the lecture? So, this lecture is about Survivor Korean. For those who urgently need to know Korean, students who have never learned Korean but want to learn useful expressions for your short trips. And it's not only about Korean language. Well, in this lecture, I will give you tips on travel and Korean culture for those who want to understand Korea to enjoy the travel. Yay! Okay. So what's so special with this lecture? Well, you can memorize Korean expression by my special tip. So I used association method to memorize really important words and expressions like this. What is it? Okay, let me give you an example. So, 어디, it's interrogative, which means where. Well, even if you cannot make full sentence, if you know interrogative, you can at least communicate like where restroom. Even if you cannot say where is the restroom, if you say where restroom, yes, at last you can communicate. So like this, if you memorize this interrogative where, you can find some place, right? Then, how to memorize 어디? So 어디 means where. And how to memorize this? Well, let's think in this way. You are looking for your friend D. D. But you cannot find him. Where are you, D? Where are you? But still you cannot find him. D. Where are you? D. 어디? 어디? Where? Like this, I will help you to memorize really important words and expressions. Don't you think it's so fun? Yes, it is. And also simple and easy Korean for travel in Korea. So I picked up the most essential and important expressions that you can use when you travel to Korea. And also, not only the Korean language, but useful tips on Korean culture and traveling in Korea, like how to use transportation from the airport to downtown of Seoul and how to find the important places in Korea like this. So, this lecture consists of 10 lessons and 3 special lessons and 7 other lessons. Well, lesson number 1, 6, 10 are special lessons. Number 1, basic expressions. Lesson number 6, how to say numbers in Korean. And lesson number 10, 이것만은 꼭! So, top 20 expressions to survive in Korea. And other 7 lessons are made based by the topic, like expressions that you can use in airport and the expressions and words that you can use to check in and use in accommodation and things like this. Okay, so here is the more detailed syllabus of the lectures. Okay, so why wait? Well, with my lecture, you can learn Korean easily with having fun. 유진쌤과 특별한 한국어 여행. 강의에서 만나요. See you in the lecture. 안녕.
당신을 위한 한국어 마스터 토픽.